doing, investing on a dollar? Welcome to my show today. Today we're going to talk about a continuation of moving money from Coinbase to another entity with the least amount of fees. I've been asked this before, and I think the easiest thing to do is just probably show you how to do it. So I've transferred some money from one of my Ledger accounts. We'll talk about that later as well, into my Coinbase account, just so I can show you what I'm going to do to move money out. Alright, so we're going to go into our Coinbase account. We're going to open up the Coinbase account, and what we're going to do is we're going to look up our account. We're going to notice I already have some money sitting in here. Now the first thing I do is once we have money into our BTC wallet, we purchase some BTC. Remember, it's Bitcoin. Once we've have that money in our Bitcoin area, what we want to do then is we want to realize that there's a GDAX account, GDAX. Now it doesn't take much to actually create one of these accounts. Actually, most likely you can just log in once you get yourself a Coinbase account, because actually these two companies are actually the same. The Coinbase owns GDAX. GDAX is a less simplified version of Coinbase. So in other words, when you put your BTC in here at this amount of money, it actually does a conversion for you. Whereas GDAX, you need to know exactly what that conversion rate is. The thing is cool about this, if you want to withdraw money out of the BTC in the GDAX account, you actually can look at your Coinbase account here and notice it even gives you the current balance. Because so at that point you could just drop in what that Coinbase number is. Now, let me go back one more time. But you got to pay attention to the numbers you put in here. Now, the thing is that once you see that amount in your Coinbase account here. So once you want to move that money to somewhere else, you can put that same amount of money in here, put in your address where you want it to go to, and then establish a two-factor authentication code. I always recommend put the highest encryption code on your account, especially when you're withdrawing or transferring money. It's your money, but you want to make sure you double check and triple check everything. Now this Google Authenticator is on my phone. It sends an SMS text to it, and if anybody's transferred this money besides me, I'd know about it on my phone. So you put your BTC address in here. In this case, I want to move this money to that chain group account, and I want to add some more money to it. I could do it from here. If I wanted to move it somewhere else, I could do it right here. So this chain group, you look for that receiving address and put it here. You put, again, like I said, you get the get code into your SMS. It'll send an SMS to you. Enter token from the device, which is the two-factor authentication code. You'll double check your BTC address by checking the first three numbers, then the last three numbers. This is going to be at least a 14-character key code. And then what you're going to do is click on withdraw. Now you notice if you don't have any of this filled out, it'll stop from sending you that coin out, but that code out. Now, not many other platforms are like that, but what's good about this is that it charges the minimum amount of fees if you use it this way. Now if I would have transferred it out of the BTC here and then send it out of here, it would have been a lot more money. Alright, so it actually takes since it does the conversion rate, it takes a little bit off the top when you send it. The network fee will pop up here once you send it off, but always pay attention to what your fees are. Like I said, if you send it to the wallet address or you send it to another recipient, it will take a piece of this chunk off. That's how the Bitcoin works. As it's sent money from A to B, the entity in between, which is the blockchain, gets a little piece of the pie, always, no matter how small that this BTC is. And they do sometimes recommend that this has to be a certain amount. So you got to send more than 0.001, I think it is. I forget what the amount is, but you got to send a certain percentage of something to get some money, or even invest in. I forgot what that amount is, but they're going to take a percentage of it. Very small percentage. Like it's of the $60, $67 I'm sending here, they may take, I don't know, 60 cents. You never know. I think it's 1%, or it's less than 2% or something, depends on where you send it and the speed at which you send it in. But always use your GDAX account. Now remember, you have a GDAX account. It's the exact same as your Coinbase account. Once you create a Coinbase account, you just go to gdax.com and you just click on, add the, you click on actually on the same browser. You click on join. It'll actually bring up the actual interface. So you won't even have to join this account. Just click on join. It'll actually automatically move the account over. As long as it's on the same browser, you'll be fine. That's about it today. I just wanted to keep this short and simple. There's really nothing to it. I mean, it sounds more complicated than it is, but just try it, see what you got. I have money in here. I'm going to send it off here, and I'll probably make another video on where I'm sending it to. Thank you, and bye.